Yo, what's happening everyone, it's your boy here Abdurrahim, back again with another great amazing tutorial. Well, the tutorial of today is all about the graphics. I know some of you guys, you've missed me out in graphics and stuff like that, since I know we have didn't just do a little bit like a weekly, so I'm about just to turn up and just make for you guys something happen. I know there are people who they're trying to get into YouTube, and some of them they're like, how can I just get started? Now today it will be a tutorial whereby we're designing your YouTube banner. Now I mean your YouTube banner. So yeah, that's what's up. So I have a template which is ready for you, so if you want to hook up with it, links will be down below in the description. Just download it for free. So yeah, that's what's up. So another kind of stuff, let's get started here. So I'm inside Photoshop, as you can see guys, and first thing first, there is a template already for you. Now this is the template which I was telling you guys, and yeah, that's what's up. So another kind of stuff about this template, you can see there's a 2560 times 1440. That means it's a TV scale size. So the scale size of your banner YouTube will be scaling on the TV. Another kind of scaling size is the desktop scaling size. Another kind of scaling size is for tablet. Now if you, so some of you guys, if you're familiar with tablets, they're devices which they have big screen, and the way a user can interact with the big screen, that means he or she can see your YouTube banner in a good way, not that much like a worst way ever. Now another kind of stuff is the text and logo safe area. Now this is a kind of like text and logo safe area whereby your text and logo can stay there. Now we're gonna design something over there. Now what is it? Now let us just jump in. Since we have our scale size, let us reduce opacity so as we can get the guideline. So reduce opacity up to there and lock this layer. Now since we lock this layer, we don't need this one. This was like a demo for you, so as you can understand. Now just let us delete this one. After that, let us just grab some text like a rectangle. I need a rectangle from this angle up to here. Yeah, let's keep it there. So after that, let us change our rectangle to any color you think it will be very great for you. So like selecting that kind of color. Then after that, we can just drag another kind of stuff, like another shape from this side up to here. So this kind of particular shape, we can just put it there, and after that we click somewhere here and we click somewhere there, or we can just select a color which can be convenience with the color overlaying for that. So after that, let us just do this way. There's another spacing here, and oops, my bad. Let me just duplicate this. What's happening? Okay, Control J, duplicate it, drag it, keep it here. Boom, you're done. Another kind of stuff is making the background. Now as you can see, I have my background there as this one is called Paper Desktop. Now if I increase the background opacity, you can see the background is trying to be showing out, it's busting. Now that's how my background, I selected it to be. So if somebody is viewing it on the TV, he's gonna see my background there. If he's using a mobile device, he's gonna see a little bit of background over there. But if you're using a tablet, you're gonna see my background. Actually, not all of it, but a few aspect of it. Another kind of stuff is the way your design gonna look like. So if you want to implement some text, or you want to implement something there, let us lock our background, then you can just implement the text. So let us just do like a graphics design. Highlight your text, change the text color, keep it white, keep it somewhere white. After that, our text is overlaying, it's downwards. So if your layer is upwards, make sure that your other text is a little bit downwards. So rearrange your layer, just go all the way here. I love using shortcut, guys. It makes the workflow become so easy. So after that, just keep your layer up front. There, you can see we have it there, but the text and the font is not cool. So yeah, let us just adjust some text and fonts. Let us select that one, looks good. Drag our text up to there, adjust it the size to get inside a little bit. Then up to there, we have our graphics design text. I hope you guys like it. It looks good. I like that kind of italic and boldness text. It looks very nice. So another kind of stuff is implementing our logo somewhere here. Now if you have a logo, you can just place it there. Yeah, So we got our logo here in our layout. Then the other kind of thing which is remaining is adjusting our logo. Now hold Alt, just jump into there, and I'm using Adobe CC 2019, and right now it's a little bit stable compared to last time. I was saying Adobe 2019 it's not that much stable, and I'm not telling you guys to install it. So yeah, after that just adjust it till there. We have our logo there, and another kind of stuff we can just put our text somewhere there and remain something else. Let me just this text a little bit inside there. Yeah, my name. So let me just duplicate the text, Ctrl+J for duplicate. So sometimes it's overlaying with another kind of layer which was downwards, so I didn't like that, so let us just put it somewhere there. After that, let us change our text, and I can say Abdul Rahim 112. Then we can adjust it somewhere here. But my favorite font, I like it. It's Montserrati, or I like Kavaya Dreams. It's so nice, or Kenyan Coffee. It depends which is your favorite font. Like Beba's Kai, it's a nice font. Now let us just open the character and let me just adjust it till there. After that, I have a nice design up to there. I just did some line spacing, then text the text and graphics. Now you can see a little bit of opacity which is changed there down. It doesn't even make sense because it may not look that much good if we keep it there still. So yeah, let us just go and remove this guideline which was guiding us on the layer. This one here, let us just remove it. Boom, it's done, so we don't need it anymore. So let me just put it this one here. Now another kind of stuff is this grayed out and this grayed out, which is actually under left and right, which is not actually 100% looking good, so we have to do some changes there. So I love using patterns. If you know me guys, a lot of my designs I use patterns, and especially I use geometric patterns because they make the workflow look so nice and crispy compared to using just other bunch of shapes like different type. I just love using patterns. So yeah, that's what's up. So let me just go in open let me just find some patterns. I remember I said my pattern somewhere. So if you don't have a pattern, that means I'd be just let us create some patterns. Yeah, that's what's up. So after that, what I love about my designs is corresponding with the color. Now let me just pick up this color and keep it somewhere there. This one and this one, let it be this one. Yeah, that's what's up. And this one too, let it be this one. Yeah, that's what's up. So let us just select some pattern, or let us just do what? Let us just adjust some things here. Let me find a pattern. If I can get a pattern from here, we can just use it. Okay, what's that? This one here, it's so nice. This looks good. So let me change it. Some color here, keep it white, or we can keep it even black if you like, whatever the color which you wanted. Okay, there's a big problem here. There's a mistake I did. Okay, whenever you are using a shape and try to drag drop a shape, make sure that it doesn't correspond with the rectangle because it will always conflict. So just create a new layer and click on the shape, drag drop your shape, keep it somewhere there. It's now on a separate layer. So yeah, so after that, send it down till here. Let us do some clipping mask somewhere there. So after that, let us change some color to black, deep black. It's so nice. After that, drag another shape, keep it somewhere here. Then we have this shape and we have another kind of shape somewhere there. So let us just reduce opacity out of it a little bit up to there. You can see right now our design of YouTube cover and banner, it looks so nice. Now let us just do this way. Now there's something which is missing here. Now how can we replace that? We can just do this way. Let us just duplicate some stuffs here, like duplicate another layer, send it up till there, then grab your layer, sorry guys, somewhere here, just bring it here. After that, just double tap on it, just change it, keep it white. Yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, up to there. So you can just do this way. Yeah, we've clipped it mask there. Adjust the size of it, like adjust the whole size of it, keep it somewhere there. So So yeah, that looks good. I change opacity a little bit there. Another kind of stuff, duplicate it somewhere there, and we bring it down to that shape which it can be there. So adjust it till here, and we have this one. What's happening here? Keep it somewhere there. So yeah, that's what's up. So after that, we are finally having a good banner which we can just use it on our own kind of YouTube channel. So yeah, that's what's up. So I hope this kind of tutorial of today helped you out in certain way whereby you can just get started, and all those kind of templates and stuff like that. This kind of template, I'll be saving it down below on the link down below, so as you can download it, and I hope you guys are having a great time. So thank you guys for watching. If you love this video, you know what to do. You know what to do. Gotta do what you gotta do. Hit that thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe if you're new here. My name is Abdurrahim12, and another kind of stuff. I'm dropping my content as soon as possible. And if you didn't check out We Don't Vibe Clothing, have a perfect and amazing makeup. And I told you guys, if you want some makeup and stuff like that, you can just look up to me and get my email or get my contact. Just text me up, hey Abdul, how you doing? I need that kind of makeup, which is so great, and I'll be back to you. And yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.